gentlemen, Stratford Pageant Rose Queen is Kaya.
16-year-old Kaya loves to be the centre of attention. Her smile hides a ferocious temper.
Yeah, you can see me here, can't you?
Stay still.
Why, she just can't pin it. She does my head in.
It can be a nightmare living with Kaya, especially when she gets up in a grumpy mood.
I've got a horrendous temper. Scream, shout, growl, I do everything, throw things.
Kaya's approach to authority. She doesn't like any source of authority.
To me, if I want to do something, I'll do it. If I don't want to do it, you've got no chance of me doing it.
Kaya's anger has completely disrupted her education.
Kaya got thrown out of 3 schools. A second primary school she went to, she got kicked out of there. The first secondary school she went to, she got kicked out of there. And then the third one, the one that she's at now, she's just been kicked out of.
Don't like school. Never have done. I just disrupt the classroom because I was bored and, like, the attention wasn't around me.
It's the feeling you got when we got told she was getting expelled. It was like, someone had hit me in the stomach and I was winded. It was just a gut, proper gut feeling.
My dad, I completely just ignore everything he tells me to do. The relationship with my mum, up and down, really. I get along with her sometimes, but sometimes she doesn't half-peck my head.
Absolutely on your arse, Kaya. Told ya.
Things are so bad at home, Kaya's parents are on the verge of throwing her out.
I don't think Kaya's aware of the effects her behaviour's had on both of us. On some occasions when I've got upset, she'll say, "What are you getting upset for?" And I look at her like, I just can't believe that she's saying that. I can't believe that she wouldn't understand.
In my opinion, it's my head, my life, my brain. I do what I want to.
Disappointed, let down and upset, I suppose, as a parent. Mainly because it makes me feel like I've failed.
You always come back to a tidy house and stuff like that. I'll never sit there and you come back and it's like piles upon piles of rubbish.
So you think it's OK to get up at, what, 11, 12 o'clock?
In Kent, 17-year-old Jay is going nowhere fast.
Your easy option is to lay around in bed, get up just before your mum comes home, get the housework done, get some money and bugger off into town until about 9, 10 o'clock. What life is that? What have you achieved that day?
I've had a laugh.
The things that piss me off about Jay are his laziness. More than anything in the world, it is his laziness. We have asked him to get a job, but he sort of comes back at us with different excuses.
He thinks there's a money tree at the bottom of the garden that my mum goes and picks every day.
You can't go on the rest of your life expecting everybody to pay for you or scrounge or whatever. You're never going to get anywhere.
With my mum and Steve, I can get what I want off either one of them. If one of them says no, the other one will say yes.
Jay passed 6 GCSEs, but has no desire to continue in education.
He just thinks that he can wing it all the time.
He'll wink his eye and he'll smile and he'll, I'm not that bad. Yeah, one of life's charmers.
Jay had a difficult childhood. His father left when he was 5. Then last year, tragedy struck his family.
Molly was my niece. She died when she was 4.
Jay's motivation is non-existent since Molly died. He was lazy to begin with anyway, but I just think it sort of took a turn for the worst.
I've sat there and thought, why am I always unlucky? Why do the bad things always happen to me?
While those around him have united in grief, Jay has stopped trying altogether.
He needs a kick up the arse. That's what Jay needs. He needs a really big kick up the arse, actually.
Don't want him to give up. And it's almost as if, at times he's given up on life. And he's 17 years old and I don't want that for him.
To try and get their lives back on track, both families have agreed to send their wayward children to live with new parents on the other side of the world.
See you later.
It's an opportunity for you, mate, OK? Come back a better person. I hope he's going to come back a bit more enthusiastic with his life and go somewhere with his life.
And then maybe eventually get a job that pays.
Make sure you walk around on the plane.
She needs to learn about herself more than anything, about how she deals with other people and how she puts herself across.
I would like to appreciate being at home.
Hi.
All right, my name's Jay.
My name's Kaya.
Never been on a plane.
Never? Wow.
The teens are travelling 4,500 miles to here, the town of Kiefer, Oklahoma, in the heart of Middle America. They'll be living under the absolute authority of Shannon and Stacey. He's the town's chief of police.
I believe that discipline itself is the most important thing for a teenager, whether they want to agree with it or not.
Obedience is demanded, it's not an option. You go by our rules or you don't live here.
Have 4 adopted children, 19-year-old Shelby, 16-year-old Trey, 10-year-old Marquise, and 9-year-old Derice. They also have a daughter of their own, 6-year-old Kaylee May.
We started our family by fostering. We weren't able to have any children of our own, so we filled ourselves up with children from the state. We've probably fostered between 13 and 20 kids over the years.
Take an old-fashioned approach to parenting.
The roles that we take in the house are more of the traditional roles.
I'm the boss.
Yeah, he is definitely the punisher. I like to use the threat, just wait till Dad gets home.
Stacey served 6 years in the Marine Corps before joining the police.
I use kind of a drill instructor type of approach. I would have to admit that yes, I am extremely tough. The scripture, spare the rod, spoil the child, has a lot of meaning.
It's not all strict. We believe in having a lot of fun with the kids. And if they mind all the rules, we reward them.
I absolutely believe that we're tougher than most parents.
Parents should be tough because the world's tough. And if you don't learn it as a child, you won't make it as an adult.
After a 9-hour flight, Kaya and Jay touched down in Oklahoma, one of the most conservative states in America.
It's just going to be a holiday. It's a free holiday. It'll be all right.
Kiefer was once a rough, tough oil boomtown. But today is a sleepy, family-oriented home to just 2,000 law-abiding citizens.
Everything's on a bigger scale.
It's because they're all fat.
Chief believes his family should set an example to his community. He sets his standards very high.
Meeting new people is always a great thing. Yeah, that's the way I look at it.
Oh my God, he's a police officer.
You are me.
I'm not getting out of the car.
Hello.
Hi there. Welcome to the White House.
Nice to meet you. My name's Jay.
I'm Stacey.
I am Kaya.
Nice to meet you, Kaya.
Nice to meet you. My name's Jay.
Stacey. Nice to meet you. Oh, come on in and get comfortable.
Come on in.
Please.
Wow.
From now on, the teens will live by the same rules as the children.
The littlest one, that's Kaylee. Hi. Kaylee. Reese. Trey.
Hi. I'm Shelby.
Shelby. And then Marquise.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
This is Kaylee's room.
This is going to be
This is going to be your room. I hope you like pink.
I hate the police. I've not had good history with the police. They don't like me, and I don't like them, and that's the way it's always going to stay.
Jay, that'd be your room. Yep.
The second one, that's going to be hard. Third one, hard. Fourth one, hard. Seventh one, really hard. Oh my God.
Every child who stays with them gets thoroughly briefed on the rules. Kaya and Jay are no exception.
I want to just kind of sit down and talk to you guys for a few minutes to go over a few things that we feel kind of strongly about. As you can already see, I'm a police officer. I'm actually the police chief in this town, and my wife is one of my officers.
I'm also a police officer.
She's also a police officer too. So we enforce certain rules with the law behind us. Rule number 1, respect us and our family, and we respect you in return, okay? Number 2, no cursing in the house or in front of the minor children. This is the buckle of the Bible belt, and cursing in front of a minor child is actually illegal. Everybody does their chores on a daily basis. If you've got a specific assignment given to you by myself or Mrs. expect you to do it without us micromanaging you. Okay. Smoking and possession of tobacco is illegal in this state.
For anybody under the age of 18.
Yeah. Okay. The punishment around here, it ranges. On the bottom side of the scale, physical exercises, additional chores. To the other side of the scale, where potentially you could wind up in front of our judge for a crime.
You're being fair.
Okay. As the owners of the house, we have the right to search bedrooms and common areas anytime we feel like it. If you have any contraband in your bags,
What does that mean?
cigarettes, alcohol, marijuana.
Can we have one last fact?
That's what you
Huh?
Can we have one last fact?
We can't have that. Okay? You're now seen as a part of the family. And if these people out in the town see my kids breaking the law, they look bad upon me. But right now is amnesty time. I'll let you bring them to the table. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, Jay.
I have 5 fags and I'm going to be stressed.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Awesome. You went through that many already?
Yeah, since the
I've smoked
got
one.
the aeroplane.
Huh?
I smoked on mine.
You smoked all of them?
Yeah.
And the matches are in there as well.
Okay, guys, I'm going to give you the second and last amnesty that I'm going to give you to bring anything contraband to the table. And I'm hoping you don't have any on your person because I don't want to have to violate you.
For Kaya and Jay, this regime will take some getting used to.
It's a cigarette. I don't see what's wrong with everyone smoking. Shit like that. That's my body. That's my decision. And the law states, and it's just like, well, at the end of the day, I don't care.
They're going to make my life hell, I know they are, and I'll just do it 10 times back.
I need you to go feed the fish and make up your bed, okay?
As fully fledged members of the family, Kaya and Jay are expected to get straight down to work, just like everyone else.
I won't do the breakfast dishes, everyone can do their own dishes, I'm sorry.
Cleaning the toilet.
It's with a brush.
It's still a toilet, though.
There's not a chore on there that my 6-year-old daughter can't do. And hasn't done. For dinner, okay?
Can't bother with them either of getting a physical punishment. It's alright, it's not as bad as Jay, he's got to clean the toilet.
I didn't touch it. Looks fine. That was wet.
I don't understand how somebody can expect to live in a house and not help out with the day-to-day stuff. Jay, when we sweep, we move stuff. Okay? So I do need you to come back in through here and do another sweep, and that toilet needs to be cleaned.
It's Jay's first taste of the all-American work ethic.
I ain't doing that. Shannon, could you show me how to do the toilet again, please?
Sure, come on. Okay, just take it in here, use a brush and go around it. Okay.
And what do I do when you let it down? What do I do with that bit?
I'm not gonna clean it all for you. I see what you're doing.
Bollocks.
We don't play the games, so they're gonna get caught. Laziness doesn't work.
For Stacey, duty calls. So it's up to Shannon to supervise the day's main chore, clearing out the shed.
Come on, guys, it's heating up here. Okay, guys, let me explain to you real quick. The reason why we do this yard clear up day is because in the town of Kiefer, if your yards and things are not cleaned up, you can be given a ticket. Okay? The police department has to give these tickets out. So guess how bad it is if the chief of police has to write himself a ticket. Okay, so let's get that done. However you guys want to get them out, that's fine, but let's get all work together. Okay?
Kaya quickly finds a reason not to get her hands dirty.
Spider, 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 spider. I'm not doing it, there's spiders.
Is there a massive spider or is she making a lot out of nothing?
I didn't see anything.
Did you not?
I'm not going back in there. I don't understand why I should have to clean a shed. They're going on about how we get tickets for the land being dirty. Well, they should have kept it clean in the first place, shouldn't they?
Why are we sitting?
Because there's spiders. I just went in and there was a massive spider in there.
Okay. Why don't you stand right here and let them hand you if you guys are doing it in a pile? If it's that bad instead of sitting.
Oh,
it's not a difficult thing, guys.
It is for us.
This
I'll go in there and do it all myself.
No, I don't want you doing it all
yourself.
Huh? No, can't do that. It's breaking the law. You guys can get it done early when it's cool enough, or you can sit out here on your bum and let it get hot, but it's still going to get done today.
Hoping for an easier life, Jay reluctantly gets back to work, but Kaya is standing firm.
Well, I'm not taking part in it.
I think you and I need to have a little talk, okay?
I don't need to have a little talk. I have a phobia of spiders. I will have done, and I'm not going in a place where there's loads of them.
I gave you another option.
Okay? I can't lift heavy things, though. That's the thing.
It's not all heavy stuff, and I don't expect you to lift stuff that they might be able to lift. But you can't tell me that you can't lift that because my 6-year-old daughter can lift that. If you don't want to get in there and do this, I can call Stacey back and he can stand over you while you do it. Try it that way.
I can't believe you just said that. Don't talk to me.
Well, okay, then I'll call Stacey up and we'll get him up here.
Do that then.
Seems to think right now that she's got a bigger attitude than what Stacey has. Maybe she needs to get a little respect for an adult.
I'm only doing it because I don't want to
do it and you're letting into them, Joe.
I'm not letting into them. I just want an easy ride.
Shannon's called Stacey home to deal with Kaya.
Oh, here we go. I'm not doing it.
What's the problem, Kaya?
I'm not going in there when there's spiders. I'm scared of spiders. I've always had a phobia of them. I'm not touching it.
Here's the way it works, man. Everybody else is working, okay? If you don't do it, I'm going to pressure you till you do it.
Yeah, but that's wrong, because you shouldn't pressure someone into doing something.
Well, you always have to do things that you don't want to do, but you have to. That's a fact of life. We all do. You think I want to get up and go to work Give me the respect of looking at me and talking to me. I'm looking you straight in the eyes and giving you respect. Okay, life is about doing things that we don't want to do. You think I want to get up every morning and go deal with dirt bags every day? No.
I can't do it.
Hey, don't, you are disrespecting me. I don't like that. I'm not disrespecting you.
You are disrespecting me because you're making me do something I don't want to do.
No, I am not. I'm trying to teach you values. Teamwork values, and you're refusing it.
Oh. I've had enough. I just want to go home and just not have all this pressure on me. I'm 16, I don't need to learn about this yet. I'm still a child. I don't need none of this.
Hey.
Before getting tough with teenagers, Stacey always tries reasoning with them first.
Come talk to me. Let's at least talk. Okay, this is a team effort. Do you see just you out there by yourself doing it?
No.
No. Do you not see that the other siblings out there doing some of the even worse jobs than what you were assigned to?
I'm not getting forced into do something I don't want to do. It's as simple as that. I don't do it. It's how I've always been. If I don't want to do something and I know in my heart and my head I'm not doing it, I don't do it.
You think you'll succeed doing that?
I don't know. I don't care, to be honest. As long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. Simple as.
When reasoning falls on deaf ears, Stacey fights fire with fire.
Kaya, come here. Kaya.
I'm not talking.
Huh?
I don't want to talk.
You know what? That's not an option. I'm here.
It's not an option whether I want to talk or not.
And talk to me.
I don't want to talk.
Well, you know, I do.
Well, I don't.
And I'm not going to give up until you do.
Well, I'm not going to give up either.
Okay, well, this is America. You don't act that way here.
It doesn't... Oh.
Okay, you agree to this, okay? You agree to this. So either be a quitter or not. Okay? We don't quit around here. You make up your mind right now if you're going to quit. If you are, pack the trash and get out.
Right, I will do.
I'm not going to tolerate that crap.
And I'm not going to tolerate shit off you either. You don't speak to me like that. Go away.
She just thinks that every time the going gets a little bit rough, I walk away from it. That's not the way life works. The girl's got a lot to learn.
What Kaya doesn't know is that in Oklahoma, it's illegal for a minor to run away from home. Stacey has called one of his colleagues to bring her back.
Why are they stopping? If they're getting out that car for me, I swear. I'm leaving.
Leaving?
Uh-huh.
Where are you going to go to?
I'm leaving.
You're in the United States. Okay, we have laws here and you will respect those laws.
Okay, here's your first lesson in Oklahoma law enforcement, dear. You see what just happened to you? You don't care? Okay. Take her down to the station, lock her up in the holding cell until she can cool off. My kids have sat down at the police department with handcuffs on before. You know, tough love. I mean, I've cared for her, which is the reason why we're going through all this.
Before she's taken to the cells, police dispatcher Marsha Morgan has some wise words for Kaya.
You have to listen to somebody somewhere. At your age, somebody has to give you guidance. You may be used to getting your own way. Here it's a little different.
I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't realise how hard it was going to be.
It may not be something that you like, and I'm telling you right here, right now, life is not a bed of roses, and I don't know who promised you that, but whoever did, they lied to you.
I can't physically do it. I'm emotionally drained. I would just want to go home and be with my family.
But you have to give it a chance, Kaya.
I can't.
Do you possibly think that if you go back right now, that they are going to be totally proud of you? They're going to go, what did we do wrong? Trying to get her to understand that at her age, she's not always going to get what she wants. And if she quits on herself now, she's going to quit on herself for the rest of her life.
After 2 hours at the police station, Kaya is cornered into making a decision.
I'm going to go back to the house. I'm going to give it one more shot tomorrow, and if I don't like it, I am going home.
To be welcomed back by the Kaya must first make amends for her behaviour.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the way I spoke to you today. I'm being disrespectful.
I appreciate that very much. Kaya, today was a real rough day for all of us. I want you to know how happy I am that you decided to stick with it. From this point on, you know, things go back to the way they were. We have the rules. We go the rules. We do everything that we're supposed to be doing. As a family, as a team, and hopefully we'll just get through this week and with a much healthier respect for each other. I want you to understand that the only reason that I push so hard is because I care so much. And a lot of it has to do with my past as a police officer. It seems like I'm extremely hard, you know, but my heart is much bigger than my bite. So, can I get a hug?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. I do very much appreciate you sticking with it.
It's okay.
Evening chores give Kaya the chance to reflect on the day's events.
In America, they've got a strong opinion that they don't like quitters. They like people to just like get on with it, and you can't quit because some things in life you've got to do. That's the way they see it, which is right, but sometimes it's annoying.
He's just passed out. Come on, Jay. Time to go. Kaya, time to wake up and...
As Chief of Police, Stacey takes enormous pride in his community. He insists all of his children do regular volunteer work. Today, he's offered the teens services washing police cars under the supervision of Deputy Chief Mattia.
I just expect them to do the job right, get it done, and not complain about it.
After yesterday's run-in with the law, Kaya's decided it's easier to do as she is told.
Can't be asked of arguing with anyone. I just want to get on with it so I can get out of here and go back to the house.
But work-shy Jay has a problem.
Huh? This is just too hot. I'm not doing it. I'll do something else, but I'm not sitting there and cleaning cars. They're not even my cars. It's not even my community, Stacey.
I know it's not your community, but it's our community.
Look at the weather.
I
It's
know.
just too hot. I
won't
don't
take
feel
long.
good. I just can't be bothered to sit
The
there.
quicker,
and clean this
listen to
car.
me.
This is too hot, Stacey. I'm sorry.
Come on. Suck it up for 30 minutes. Toughen up, okay? That's all I'm asking you to do. Just suck it up.
What we're gonna do is just wash off the cars, get it done, and get back to the house. You're doing a good job.
Jay begrudgingly finishes the job. But Deputy Mattia has got him thinking about his attitude.
I don't have motivation back in England. There's just no motivation. I don't want to do anything. It's just like, so what? I mean, I'm with all my friends and everything like that. I know it's a little bit fun, but they do so much different stuff over here. Like, I don't know. It's just weird.
Although Jay completed his task, Stacey has unfinished business to attend to.
What happened out there today at the police department, okay, was, in my mind, totally unacceptable. And the manner in which you spoke to me, I can't tolerate that out of any of my kids or any of my officers. No matter what had happened, okay, it gave you no right to be disrespectful to me.
I apologise for that. I know it wasn't right. But that's all I can say is sorry.
We need to have a clear understanding of how it works here. You broke one of the rules. Okay, so there needs to be a punishment for what happened. Okay, well, go get the rifle and we'll get started.
Laziness and disrespect go against every value instilled in him during his service in the Marine Corps.
Okay, 4 minutes to the rifle, go.
The dummy rifle weighs 12 pounds. But this is not a test of physical strength.
3 minutes.
It's a punishment designed to create self-discipline.
1 minute.
And one Stacey was made to do hundreds of times when he was a cadet.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put it down. Okay. That's it. I'm proud of you, I really am. Yeah, it's that's a true man in the making right there. I mean, my gosh. I'm proud of him. Sometimes you forget the human side when you strive so much to be tough, and things like this happen that remind you that, wow, I do have feelings. So, I'm happy right now. Really am.
Seeing such determination has left Stacey curious about Jay's defeatist attitude.
What caused Jay to develop to where he's at today?
It was a lot to do with my real father. I had a shit upbringing to begin with. It was awful. Some of the stuff I saw, some of the stuff I went through. I do hate my father, but I hate him not because of what he done, it's for what he didn't do.
I understand that.
He didn't bring me up. At the age of 5, I had to act like a 13-year-old. My mum, she loved me to bits, and I know she did, but she had her own problems, and I needed to take pressure off of her. And the only way I could do that was by growing up too quickly.
Yeah, I mean, how do you feel about yourself right now?
I still think I am living in my childhood, and my parents always say, you're an adult, you're an adult, you're an adult, but I've never shown them that I'm an adult.
Chatting to Stacey has got Jay thinking about home.
I miss my family, and I don't appreciate them. And when you've got all those feelings going around your head, it makes you realise what you're actually here for. It's because you do need to change.
He's not the only one contemplating family.
Me being in America, it's a bit weird because obviously I want to go home because I miss everyone. I miss mum and dad a lot. Can't wait for the week to hurry up.
Kaya has been rushed to hospital. She complained of feeling unwell, mentioning insect bites as a possible cause. When she became unresponsive, Stacey called an ambulance. After extensive tests, Kaya is discharged. The doctors who saw her described her episode as most likely malingering.
I'm just gonna go and get some sleep before I act upon anything. It's never a good idea to act when you're angry and tired.
It's only the teens' 4th morning in America. Last night's drama has left the whole family shocked and confused.
She's fake.
I don't know what to think. I think if she was fake, if she was fake, I don't think she would let it go that far. But hey, I've only known you like 4 days, so you never know.
But Kaya has no doubts about what she's doing.
I'm packing my suitcase because I'm going home. Because I'm ill, I can't do this. I'm physically drained. Actually, now I am. I don't give 2 shits what anyone says.
With the doctor's diagnosis on his mind, Stacey has concluded that Kaya's episode was an elaborate plan to get home.
Okay. First of all, how are you feeling? I mean, are you still feeling pretty sickly? Are you?
I feel a little bit better, but what it is I feel I need to go to sleep, but I can't sleep because I've already slept enough.
If you had to go back through everything that happened, do you think it would have been a little different than what had happened last night?
No, not at all, because that was the way I felt. If I felt ill, I couldn't open my eyes properly. It was how I was feeling. I can't change what happened last night. If I could, I would, but I can't.
I'll tell you, I don't feel like it was really that bad. I think that your illness last night okay? It wasn't as extreme as led on to be. I personally, with having medical experience and training, okay, saw that your symptoms that you had weren't indicative of a sting or a bite. It was merely some additional drama that didn't need to be there. And it really hurt a lot of people.
That's how you feel at the end of that. If that's your opinion, that's your opinion. Okay. I'm not bothered, because at the end of the day I'm going home and that's it, it's finished. Excuse me.
The conversation has confirmed Stacey's suspicions.
All I want is an admission, but that's not going to happen. I tried. If this is the type of ethics that she's going to have, I think she needs to be sent home. I've gone as far as I'm prepared to go.
He wants to inform Kaya's parents of the situation.
Can I ask you, sir, have we had similar incidents to what happened last night in the past with her?
She has played up and play acted, but not too rapidly. But yeah, I'm smart by the way she's doing things, and it's ridiculous,
So I think this is drama.
She wants a reaction out of people. That's what she pushes for. I've come close to banging my head off a wall with it at some point. And, you can only go so far.
I was ready to send her home today, but now I'm upset. So I'm now inclined to make her stick it out and not make it easy on her.
Well, you'd be doing me a real favour if you did that.
Okay.
Say bye.
Bye-bye. These people truly are at their wits' end. I mean, in my line of work, when you absolutely refuse someone asking for your help, that's called negligence of duty. And I have a parent here asking for my help, I've already made that mistake of turning my back once, I just can't do it again. Oh. Hey, Kaya. So, come on in and have a sit, hon. Okay. Your father made it very clear to me that he and your mother have endured unsurmountable pain, but that they love you so dearly, okay, that this was what they felt you needed.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm still not staying. I know how my mum and dad feel. I know what I've done wrong. I'm not staying, I can't. Sorry.
Your father nearly begged me to make you see this through. And with cracked voice, and I could tell what was beginning to be tears, was asking me to help.
He doesn't need the help because he doesn't know what I'm going to be like when I get back. My mum and my dad don't know.
What do you mean, how you're going to be? What do you mean?
Like, this has obviously changed me a lot.
What do you think you've learned?
I feel like I've learned enough.
They're expecting you to see it through.
I don't care what anyone says, I need to go home. I can't do it. I just can't.
Stop and think about it for a second for the words that you're saying, though. I can't. You can do anything you want to do.
Yeah, but I don't want to. That's as simple as that. I don't want to stay.
I want you to dry your eyes up.
She's done. Making her stay here is going to create even more misery for our kids. I'm not going to go through that. I can't. It's hurting our family. Don't bite me. Think about others. Think about other people when you're going through life, all right? Good luck, baby.
Good luck too to you.
We love you.
Love you too.
Take care.
I will do.
I'm sure she has, in her mind, gotten what she wanted, which was to be away from here and back home where she can act however she wants. But bottom line, she hasn't learned anything here. She'll continue on the destructive path and what she has chosen for herself. She's got a long road ahead of her. I wish her the best. I really do.
For me, enough's enough. It's time to go home, back to where I belong.
As Kaya starts her journey home, in Manchester, her parents are left to contemplate their family's future.
Well,
I was devastated when I found out she was coming home. I couldn't even speak. Completely numb. I can't believe she's not followed it through till the end.
you know, I said to her before she went away, I said, look, you've got to meet middle ground with people. You can't just have everything your way.
Annoying thing is, she knows she could have done it.
Oh, yeah.
She just chose not to. And the point is, if that doesn't work, what is going to?
Right.
Yeah.
With just a short time before he's due to leave, Stacey and Shannon are determined that Jay learns some valuable lessons.
Jace, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna be nicey, 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 and do exactly what you say, and then you're gonna like me. It tells me a lot that he doesn't have the confidence in himself to realize that he doesn't have to put the act on. Once he realizes that he is good and, you know, he's someone that's worth something, I think that'll take him a long ways.
I don't want people to think of Jay Birch and be like, well, he could have been, but he weren't. And I'm fed up with that.
When I told my father that I joined the Marines, he said, you won't make it. He said, they're too tough for you. Well, I was going to prove him wrong, and I did prove him wrong. It's just a matter of, you know, mentally telling yourself, I'm going to do this. That's all it takes. I mean, there's always the fear of failure. I mean, always the fear. Each time you get knocked down, you know, you've got to pick yourself back up and say, you know, bring it on. You know, hit me again if you want. I believe in you, and I have only known you for a week. And I'm telling you the truth, you know. I believe you can do it. I believe you can excel in whatever the hell you want to do.
Jay is starting to accept why he's never tried at anything.
I'm afraid of people seeing me fail because I'm one of those people that never likes to fail, and I don't set myself any goals because if I don't set myself any goals, I can't fail, so no one can see it.
When Jay's family sent him to Oklahoma, their main hope was that he would find a way to move forward from the family's bereavement.
Jay's niece, Molly, was 4 years, coming up for 5. She very suddenly had a droopy face. My daughter took her to the doctors, who sent her up the hospital. Within 3 weeks of going up to London, Molly died. It's devastated us.
1 week I was sitting on the bed watching a favourite film with her, playing around, having a bit of a play fight, mucking around, and the next week I'm sitting up at King's Hospital and I can't explain it. You feel empty because I believed that she was going to get through it. I built myself up, I built myself up, I built myself up, and then it just didn't come through. That's what knocked me down, and that's kind of why I don't get my hopes up no more.
I don't think he's dealt with it at all. I don't even think he's dealt with her being in hospital, the funeral. I think losing Molly has made me think, don't look into the future. There's no point in planning a future because it could all go wrong.
It's Jay's last evening with Stacey has news from home.
We'll let you alone.
My darling Jay, where you're going with your life now, we do not know. I, as your mum, want so much more for you, but you need to get a grip and sort your life out. I think you've come to a standstill in your life. You seem to have given up since Molly died. Trust me when I say I want to give up as well, but we all need to carry on. I am not your dad, but I am very proud to call you my son. But all I want you to do is achieve the best you can do with the maximum effort coming from you. I've just never bothered in life. And I've not wasted my life, but it's beginning to get that way. I thought I was only pissing her off. I didn't think I was actually hurting her like that. I've let them down too many times. I can't do it again. It's not an option no more.
Jay must now return to his own parents back in England.
Very much.
Shannon and Stacey hope honorary membership of Kiefer's police department will be a constant reminder of his time in Oklahoma.
Oh my God. Thank you. You're very welcome. It just means so much.
You earned it. Thank you for coming into our lives.
You didn't give up on yourself.
They've made me see sense. They've made me see things that I wasn't willing to accept. I can do so much more with my life instead of just fucking about.
Kaya's parents have had 3 days to get over the shock of her early departure.
I'd like an acknowledgement, really, more than an apology. Just for her to know that what she did was wrong.
They both know the future is uncertain.
For your sake, more than anyone's. Not mine, not your mum's, your sake. I hope you've brought back with you from where you've been some good points that's going to help you. It just seems you bailed out. It's just disappointing after putting as much as you put in, your mum put in and me.
I'm sorry for what I've put you through in the past because I know it was wrong. Don't cry.
I'm going to learn by it, that's all.
Just learn by it, can't you?
I hope Jay's come back with a better attitude to life.
I'm home. Oh, big brother, you big. All right, man, I'm all right. I feel really clear about myself. I feel, I don't know, revitalised. I've got more confidence within myself now instead of everyone else just having confidence in me. I needed it in myself.
You needed it in yourself.
And I've got it now. I know what I want to do and I'm going to go and do it.
You might have come back a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never heard that you say that before, Jane.
No, I've not heard him say that before. You don't know how proud and how much love my heart holds for you.